Okay, this is inside Arnold Ice Cave. I'm still on the way in. Already been here half an hour. Nice long cave. Man, look how rough the wall is here. And the ceiling. Wow. Please don't touch it. It's fragile. Look, but don't touch. But anyway, let's keep on going here. Notice there's a big pile of rock in front of me. I'm going to stay to the right. I think there should be a way to go around it. Make sure my flashlight is clean. If it's all dirty, it'll probably overheat faster. Notice the different, how the walls are bright and then the ceiling's darker. Ceiling's really dark. It's pretty. Basically, look at the bare rock up there. Up there. And then, yeah, rock covered with minerals. Look how it makes vertical stripes. It's like candle wax almost. Pretty sure that's water, the flow of water bringing in the minerals. But notice up there, it's like the ridges or whatever you call it around the indentations. So there's different shapes depending on how the water flow deposited the minerals. Kind of cool. Yeah, this is what I was trying to explain earlier. The floor, when this was first open, it was covered in cave popcorn like this. It's cave popcorn here, cave popcorn here. See how rough it is there? But yeah, the people walking through, originally they stayed to a trail, but the problem is sometimes the left side was easier, sometimes the right side was easier. So people would zigzag back and forth. And eventually the whole floor got trampled. That's what hikers call loving it to death. Just wear and tear from so many people. Like you could tell here by the floor, most people have been walking in the middle, so it's worn out pretty smooth and brown from dirt. Then over the side, it's more black from the rock and white from the minerals, and much rougher where it hasn't been trampled so much. Same thing over here, there's breakdown and there's all sorts of stuff. And then the walls, it's got the minerals lower, and then it's just dark rock above. Both sides pretty much the same. Interesting. Excuse me. That's how big the room is, and the shape of the rocks that make up the wall are a little bit different. So even though this is one cave, the texture keeps changing depending on how it flowed. We're going uphill, I think. No, I'm not sure. It's hard to tell because of the breakdown rock. Obviously, I'm literally climbing up a pile of breakdown rock. Don't remember if I'm going up tube or down tube. Forget where all this lava came from. Notice how steep it is up there. I think that's about the end of the cave. This part with big boulders is kind of dangerous because there's big gaps between the boulders. If you're not used to walking around from boulder to boulder, opportunities for you to slip in between, get yourself hurt or stuck. Or worse, drop your camera. All right, it looks easier to the left. So even though I'm going to stay to the right, I think I'll go ahead and stay to the left. Save some time. It's just the rocks are smaller to the left. Makes it a lot easier to navigate. Especially coming back downhill. Definitely don't want to get too much momentum downhill. Risk tripping or something. So again, look how the ceiling is just sort of a different reddish brown. Over to the right is white from minerals. Wow, that was a little bit of a workout, hiking up a pile of rocks. Guess that means I'm not ready for Mount Everest. Guess I'll have to settle for Space Mountain. All right. Nice big room. Perfect timing, almost to the end of the cave. The battery's almost dead. So I'm gonna get to the cave. Probably gonna stop the video, swap batteries. Maybe take a quick air break. Breather, what do we call it? And then go back the way I came. So it took me about 45 minutes to get in. A little under 45 minutes to get in. So definitely not the longest cave I've been in. It's one of the good ones. That means an hour and a half round trip, theoretically. Now look at this. If I want to keep going, I could try going down there, or maybe I could go out there, or I could go back here. I'm pretty sure either way I'm close to the end. Definitely looks easiest to the left. So I think I'll just go to the left. Yeah, I think this room is the end of the cave. So, I mean, this room down here below me, the bottom of this rock pile, behind this rock pile, however you say that. All right. So as you can see, this is the part where I'm still standing. You look to the right, there might be a tiny crawl back through the rock pile, but I'm leaning towards no. What's really interesting, look at this, you can see how the rock, it's like really gray inside, and it's just a little bit red on the outside. I think a lot of rocks are technically like that, you just don't usually get a chance to see it. Interesting. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and find a good place to sit down so I can switch flashlight batteries and camera batteries. Hopefully without dropping anything to the ground. All right, so there's the way out. Hopefully I'll be taking that in a couple minutes.